Hi, this is Jan, the Success Alchemist, and today on Mindset Monday, I'd like to talk to you about limiting beliefs. And I'm going to cover what they are, how you identify them, and how you overcome them. So it's going to be a short video, so it's going to be quite a whistle-stop tour of those three aspects, but here goes. So, limiting beliefs, what are they? They're the things that you carry in your subconscious that have been planted there often by experiences that you've had in early childhood. The kind of experiences that have made you create negative beliefs about yourself. And these are stored in your subconscious. And as I've said in an earlier video, the subconscious is so much more powerful than the conscious mind. So even if you have a really strong desire to create something in your life, like, a new business, increased prosperity, a great relationship, whatever that desire might be, if deep down in your subconscious you don't believe in the possibility of that, then I'm afraid you won't manifest it. And when I say don't believe in the possibility, what are the things that are likely to be in your mind, in your subconscious mind, that will contradict those desires? So it might be, well, one of the fundamental ones, which I carried around with me for years, was you're not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not clever enough. I'm not worthy. I'm not deserving. I'm not thin enough, pretty enough. It's just not possible. There isn't enough abundance in the world. These are the kind of things that will really work against anything that you desire to achieve. So one of the first things you need to do is to recognize whether you're carrying these limiting beliefs or not. And the best way to identify that's my dog just getting down off the seat next to me. The way to identify this is to really tune in to your body, actually, because the body is the communicator of our emotions. And if you think about or talk about the desire that you have, that you want to manifest, the better job or the better relationship or whatever that might be, if you feel an unpleasant feeling in your body, and I'm talking here about particularly around the solar plexus, it's the gut feel. Some may feel it in the heart, but what you'll feel is an emotion or a sensation of perhaps anxiety, of a kind of yucky feeling in your stomach. But if it doesn't feel great to you, it means there's something in there that is lurking, that is going to sabotage your achievement of those goals or dreams. So what can you do about it? Well, this is where you have to really get a different perspective on whatever it was that created that belief in the first place. So if you can think back over your life to the circumstances that created that belief, what were the things that happened to you that made you feel not good enough, not worthy, not deserving, not important? What happened to create that belief? And then you can actually stand back, and I have a process called the power of neutrality, and I'll be talking more about that in another video. But basically it means that nothing has meaning until we assign an interpretation or perception to it. So at the time that experience happened, even though you may not have been conscious of it, you chose to assign a negative connotation to it. And usually it happens because it's an authority figure that has created that negative experience, or what appears to be a negative experience. But you can actually revisit that and choose to look for other interpretations. And I'll tell you a story about my experience, because that will probably set it in context for you and help you to think in terms of what other interpretations could I have that actually that will remove that negative belief and replace it with a very empowering, positive self-belief. So the example that I love to share is the one where I was at primary school. I was maybe 5, but I'd started school at 4.5. So literally it was the first school I went to. So very, very early in my experience of the education system. And what happened was that the school was having a fundraiser, and they asked all the pupils to take in some things to sell at the school fair. And I asked my mum, and repeatedly asked my mum, to get things for me to take. And then on the day that everything had to be taken in, she still hadn't done it for me. So I thought, right, I'll do it myself. So I rummaged through my toy cupboard, got some toys and some books, and took them into school. So the story goes, unfortunately, that I was shown up in front of the whole school because the things I'd taken in had crayoning on them, had writing in the books I took in, and they weren't suitable to be sold. So I was told off by the headmistress in front of the whole school, and really made to feel very embarrassed and humiliated, and was made to feel stupid. And that was something that I carried with me for years, literally into my 50s. You know, I'd been pretty successful, but I'd always felt I wanted to do more, but there's something holding me back. And so when I went through this with my coach, and I recommend a coach to help you with this, he gave me a completely different perspective. He said to me that I'd shown initiative, I'd taken responsibility, I'd taken action to complete the task that had been set by the school. And so the fact that the head had not recognized that was not my fault. She didn't see those qualities that I'd displayed at that very young age. Well, it was a huge aha moment for me, because I'd never even considered that as a different interpretation until he had said that to me. But once I did, I realized how powerful this process is to actually reverse those limiting beliefs very quickly. And yes, they might need more work, other things might come up, but once you realize the process that you can undertake to address the limiting beliefs that you're carrying, that is a life changer. I have to say, it's completely changed my life, and it's changed the life of my clients that I've worked with through their limiting beliefs and shifting them into a whole different level of empowerment. So if that's something that you find useful, please like my video and comment below, please, and let me know what you think and what are the limiting beliefs that you're dealing with or trying to deal with. And if you could share it, that would be wonderful. And subscribe, because I'm going to have lots more of these videos to share with you to really help you step into your power and achieve your dreams. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.